Alrighty then. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome, one and all. My name's Michael. I'm the Dead of the Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition Gatewalkers, our adventure set on the frozen and frigid cap of the Crown of the World, as our adventurers embark on the final part of the Gatewalkers adventure. Joining me today are these incredible Patreons whose characters have been through thick and thin together and endured a number of the different challenges over the course of these years. And ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to announce that for the first time in a little while, we have a full table! Woo!
Yeah!
Heck yeah! I am so keen. Guys, say hello to the folks at home.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
It is so good to hear you all. It is so good to see you all. I am very, very excited for today's game. And, well, to start with, I hear a lot of people talking about the weather and how hot it is. And you know what? It's wet. It's cold. I fucking hate it. It's just where I'm at. It's where I'm at. And you know what? You talk about the heat, and you know what? You're fine until you don't have it. Anyway, fine.
But what if you prefer the cold?
Then you're an Eskimo, and you should be eating seals. And no one likes people who eat seals, except the Eskimos. They love them, of course. Did you know that there is a island that eats narwhal? Apparently, there's an island somewhere in Europe where they're allowed to eat narwhal because they've been eating them for thousands of years and stuff. And it's their diet. It's like part of their main diet. And it's like this much fat and that much meat, and the meat is black. It's nuts. It's crazy. The stuff you find out online on the internet because you're bored and doom scroll till your eyes go blue. That's unless you have blue eyes already, then I mean your eyes are already blue.
Yeah, my eyes are already blue. So.
Well, look, my eyes aren't blue. My eyes are bloodshot and red. So anyway, so as we get a bag of many facts. That's right. Come for the role playing, stay for the bizarre. Are you looking up whale meat now, Carl?
Yes, I am. It's horrifying.
I'm not wrong, am I, Carl?
No, you're not. Why does it look like that?
Yep, this is it. This is it. And yes, just so you know, these are just the fun facts. But speaking of fun facts, let's tell you about some of the fun facts that we as a channel use these particular tools in order to make our games more exciting, more engaging, and of course way more immersive for not only myself but for my players as well. We have, of course, Fantasy Grounds for our VTT of choice, which is our virtual tabletop. All the maps, all the tokens, all the stuff here it comes courtesy of their amazing fun facts, and it helps me focus on what really matters, and that is my role play, and it takes all the heavy lifting off my plate, which is awesome. We then have Hero Forge for the wonderful tokens you can see on screen here. All of the character tokens plus the models for the people who are not on camera are made using an incredible 3D model making software that allows you to not only design and use these things for a virtual tabletop like I use, but also 3D print them for your stuff at home. And they create incredibly high quality miniatures and the like, which I highly recommend. Even if they're just as collectibles and stuff, they are awesome. And yeah, there's that. And then we have the amazing folks over at Sirenscape. No, let's try that again. Sirenscape, which of course has a multitude of amazing sound sets and musical scores that allows me to immerse my players into every game that I have, because every game that is epic should sound epic, and that is how we throw our players into this world of imagination. So go check those out. They're amazing, and like I said, they make us look good. Now, of course, no game is complete without our amazing collection of characters that are embarking on the adventure. So to introduce them, let's go down the list. We have, playing the role of Carl with a K, a human being who was once a inventor, a craftsman, and a person who innovates with technology, who went through the Aodara, lost his memories, and emerged a skeleton, still with a curiosity and a hunger to pursue all things new and discoverable. Carl has embarked upon this quest and joined with the other Gatewalkers on this voyage to try and not only stop the evil Etwit Riddleson, but also defeat the Black Frost whale Osseo. This incredible character played by our dear friend Kyle, aka Nomad. Hi, Nomad.
Hello.
How you doing?
Pretty traumatized by narwhal meat. Other than that,
Pretty
good.
But
Pretty good.
but consider this: if you had narwhal meat, it would mean you have a narwhal tooth, and if you have a narwhal tooth, you can make a narwhal rapier. then you could start hunting whales with a whale.
I have an idea for a new character.
Brilliant. Well, hold on.
Completely separate topic.
Well,
I was
hold
going
on
to say,
to
does
that.
that mean he then starts having a whale of a time?
He does. Or becomes a blubbering idiot. I mean, either or.
Only one way to find out.
Only one way to find out. All right. Well, to be fair, you will need new characters coming up soon. So, I mean, hey, maybe. There you go. Next up, of course, taking on the role of the barbarian Belrotar, a large and stalwart dwarf who is a mercenary who had learned that his past had been greatly orchestrated and manipulated by not only Edward Riddleson, but a ton of the psionic energies that have corrupted the memories and minds of all of the Gatewalkers. Belrotar unintentionally ended up hunting down and fighting with his commanding officer, who only sacrificed himself before the other mercenaries of his clan before being manipulated to killing them. Now, Bilratar and his, I don't know if they're friends yet. I think there's an understanding. Bilratar and Ostra, the Hobgoblin, are now working hard in order to try and bring an end to the evil Osseo. This is played by our dear friend Schooly.
Hello, everyone.
How you doing?
Cooling down, finally.
Nice, very nice. All right. Well, I mean, that's kind of appropriate for being in Gatewalkers, because it's nice and cool in Gatewalkers. Next up, we have, hailing from the planet Castrovel, a individual who seeks to find and seek out all the strange and odd things on this new and undiscovered world as they slowly carve their way through the flora and fauna of each individual planet in order to not only ascertain the names of the people that, the things that he kills, but also be able to create a guild centered around the concept of the murder of the native wildlife. We have Rongol, the Lashunta thaumaturge, played by our dear friend Neil from Immersion Diversion.
Hello.
Hello.
How's everybody?
Have you killed a narwhal, Rongol?
No.
Well, there we go. We need to go find you a narwhal to kill, and then you can be Rongol Narwhal.
Wrong
Nice.
narwhal.
Wrong narwhal.
Oh, also, I was told Michael on another table and a bunch of people on another table, I'm gonna be an uncle.
Yeah.
Yay! Oh, you can't see it, but yeah.
No, it was
Yeah.
it was very sweet. And yes, congratulations on the new bubby, and congratulations on your new uncle status. We do have.
They're going to find out the gender on Tuesday, so.
Ooh, very exciting.
Yeah.
I wish them all the best, and I wish them a healthy, happy, fat baby.
Yeah.
See, I want to say something mean, but you're too sweet for me to say mean things. Like, I was going to say something along the lines of, God, I hope it doesn't look like you, but then I'm like, but then that implies, it's just fine. I'm just going to not be mean. It's fine. I can do it. I don't have to be mean to Neil. Watch me. Anyway, so next up, of course, we have playing the role of our elven ranger Aelith, a guardian of the forests of the Seven Arches, who has followed our heroes on a very long journey after they managed to save the mythical unicorn of their forest from certain death. Aelith has loyally protected her charges for many weeks as they have traversed across these lands. Now coming towards the end of their quarry, finally being able to hunt those responsible for all of the pain and turmoil, Aelith is finally feeling like the pain and devastations may finally come to an end one way or another. This incredible character, played by the even more incredible Jen.
Aw, thank you. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Speaking of youngins, my nephew's voice is starting to change. He's not supposed to be growing up like that.
Is he talking like this now?
No, not quite, but you can hear a difference in his voice.
There you go. We're going through changes. No. Anyway. Yes. Absolutely. The growth cycle of children is ever growing forward. I don't know. I got nothing. I got nothing inspiring. I don't have kids, and I work with kids, so I love them and resent them with the same hand. It's like and I'm sure some of them are watching this, and yes, I mean you. That's just how it is. Next up, we have playing the role of a... Oh boy, okay, here we go. A Eidolon who took the form of a puppet of a child who then took the form of the child to try and find the child, to only find out that the child had grown up without the puppet, who was actually an Eidolon, not the actual puppet, and has now since decided to become their own person, who now has an Eidolon, who is a jack-in-the-box, and now the new master, the main character, Viv, is learning that life is very complicated, but people are forever. And this amazing character is played by our dear friend, Viv. Sorry, McBluff. I'm going to cough.
Hi guys. How are you today?
I'm dying.
Oh no, don't do that.
Oh no!
Don't do that, Dag. You said people are forever.
Oh, you're dying on the McBluff intro.
Could you imagine that's the moment I die, and then on the tombstone they have to put my last words, and it's just
Back
in
as you
brackets,
kill-
people are forever on my grave. It's like,
That's
what a
just-
fucking idiot. Anyway, it is great to see you, Mac. I'm very, very happy to see you and Viv here. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, let's take that excitement into our last but certainly not least adventurer for this adventure. This is Calvarian, the Arctic Elf, a person whose patrol was ambushed by Edward Riddleson on their journey up north after losing a number of the members of his team and, of course, managing to work with the heroes in order to rescue the captain of his patrol. Calvarian has volunteered to finish this journey to its end and ensure that Edward Riddleson can no longer threaten his people. Calvarian, played by the wonderful and amazing Lucas, aka Mr. Game and Art.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Are you doing good?
I'm good. I'm good.
I feel like
yeah.
I feel like I only just saw you.
I know. It's been a long time, right?
I know, so long.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
it's crazy.
All right, amazing. Well, before we kick off, we have one last person to thank. And that is our lovely and amazing audience members. Guys, thank you for being here, being a part of the show, hanging out with us, just chilling, and just being all-round freaking just units of people. I know that, some of you are here every session. I know some of you are here once a week. Whatever the case is, or even if you don't say anything in chat ever, I appreciate you guys being here. It means so much to have your support constantly, week in, week out. As such, I invite you behind the GM screen, not just to, play around and do stuff, but to also influence the game while we are playing. We have a number of ways you can influence the shows while we're doing stuff with insight bonuses, wandering monsters, wandering bosses, divine intervention, divine healing. All these cool things are worth channel points that you can use at any point in time to influence the session. And channel points can be earned a little quicker if you are subscribed. So, hey, watch the shows, subscribe to the channel. That's how you get all the stuff. And holy crap, Cookie, 140. Do you remember when Cookie couldn't get off 10 streaks in a row because it kept resetting him? Good times, good times. Anyway, now I've got you and freaking Schooly Eye with your insane numbers of follow streaks, but there you go. But of course, we haven't finished there. As another way that you can influence the game while we are, of course, playing today's session, we have our donations! These donations are a multitude of different ways that you can have tangible results in the game and almost immediately activating. We have our $5 donation, which is hero points and jinx points. Hero points are the red marks. Jinx points are these purple marks. Hero points can be used to stave off death, petition the DM for stuff that isn't in the rules, and roll with advantage. Jinx points can be used to counter hero points, make bad guys roll with advantage, and complicate things ever so slightly. For $10, I will draw from a deck of plot twists that I have directly in front of me, which is filled with a bunch of narrative twists that I will throw into the course of the game in order to try and use my improv skills to change the story to suit the card. We also have another way to influence the game, and that is if you allow my players to draw from the Harrow deck. For $10, they will draw a Harrow card, which will read a prophecy. Our players will then receive GM powers to be able to fulfill that prophecy whenever they see it could potentially apply. Yeah, that's basically it. It's very, very cool, very, very powerful, and very, very fun. $20 is our coveted natural 20 because sometimes shit just needs to work, and a nat 20 is how we do it. $50, we have the new boss buff and magic item. That means both of our rewards that used to be separated, boom, we're smushing them together, basically making a fight or an encounter even more difficult, whether it's through terrain or the boss is getting stronger, giving the boss some magic items or whatever. But once the heroes have defeated that boss, they will receive a reward of a magic item, which can be a homebrew item you designed, something you might maybe want me to design, or something thematic to whatever the situation is. Whatever the case is, that's how we go. Next up is the secret menu item, the $100 secret menu item. For today, the secret menu item. Should I do something good? Should I do something bad? We're in the ice, and we're in the snow. Might need to tweak the GM command. Oh, yes, I do need to do that. Hello. No, but yeah, is there something? Well, tell me what it is. Oh, yeah, sure. Sorry, bear with me for 2 seconds, people.
There's only right at the front. I'd rather sit there.
Okay, that'll be fine. Is that the bleach one? Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine. I do want a central seat on Spider-Man, though.
But not that close.
No, not that close to the front. Never that close to the front. Yep, thank you. We're going to go see the Bleach movie, because that's coming out. So we're going to watch it tomorrow. And then we're going to watch the new Spider-Man movie on Thursday when that launches as well. Plus, I still need to watch Toy Story, and I need to watch He-Man. There's so many movies I need to watch. But yes, we were booking seats and stuff, and I'm very particular about my seats, which is what I figured it was about. Okay. What was I doing? I was talking about something. Secret menu item. I bought myself time to talk about the secret menu, to think about it. And I was like, do I help my PCs? Do I hurt my PCs? And I'm going to do both. Now, I have a book locked away in one of my shelves, okay? And I will, for the secret menu item, go all the way to the other side of my house. I will fish out the book known as Frostburn. I will read out a score of random, very, very frigid, frozen boss monsters. You will get to pick one, and then I will go through that book, and I will find a powerful spell or ability, something that doesn't exist in Pathfinder, and I will convert it into a spell, item, magic, something. I'll convert that power into something that one of the players can use. You can decide who that player is and what that power is. So there you go. That is our secret menu item. Mostly because I can't decide, so that's our choice here. And by the way, Frostburn is a great book for D&D 3.5, one of my old favorites, because it's basically a whole setting book on how to deal with the frigid, icy, frozen lands and stuff. So there you go. Cool. All right, that's it. We're done. Boom. Donations. Let's start, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay. When last we left off... No, don't be like that. Give me... I don't want battle music. Here we go. What's this one? Fête de la Fleur. Not the vibe, but I like it. No. No, come on. Not quite. It's not bad. My God, what is with these musics things? Hold on. Ooh. Okay, I got it. There we go. We nailed it. We got there in the end. When last we left off, our heroes were traveling across the northern cap of ice on the top of the world, from the Findaladlara Temple all the way to the Nameless Spire, chasing after Edward Riddleson across the snow and ice. It is a 34-day trek to the Nameless Spire, and our heroes are doing their best in order to try and cut as much time as possible off from their voyage. As they have made their way through, they are now 9 days into their journey. And dangers seem to continue to be abound, with frost worms and giant snowy owls plaguing our heroes on their voyage. But as our heroes reach their 9th day, they find something rather odd. A mysterious set of footprints in the snow. These looking very similar to that of the Yetis our heroes had already encountered. So, as you approach the large pair of footsteps, the scene is yours to investigate or continue on your trek. It is entirely up to you. Oh, Cookie, you freaking legend, you. Thank you so much. Cookie has just donated a whopping $90 in order to fill out everyone on the table with nat 20s,
Whoa.
hero points, and the lot.
Wow.
Damn, Cookie.
That is way too generous. And you know what? Even if you
Wow,
miscalculated, I don't
Cookie.
care. You're still getting it. Unless you overcalculated it, then I do care. But, you know, you're 20 short. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it, Cookie. Cookie, you're fine. You're good. We love you, Cookie. I'm still going to do it.
Cookie.
And you know why I'm going to do it? I'm going to do it because I want to. And there you go. Done. That
Thank
is
you,
an awesome
Cookie.
donation. Thank you very much. And there it is. Okay. Blessed by a breeze that smells softly of chocolate chips and, you know, cookie mix. Our heroes continue their investigation. So, by all means, go ahead. The scene is yours.
All right. Looking at the footprint, does it look to be fresh or not?
Pretty, let's see. It's only a few days old.
Oh, okay.
And heading in the direction we are going.
Yes.
Well, I don't think we're the first ones to come through this way, which kind of makes sense because we're following somebody, but I don't remember Riddleston's feet looking like this.
You got a big boy.
But we also know the one holding the lock is captured over there. We're sure they're not just looking to try and rescue him themselves, without knowing we're possibly trying to do the same.
Possibly. We'll just have to be more careful as we continue going, because we don't want to run into them if they decide to attack.
Especially if any of them recognize us from the battle that captured him.
Are we going to try to follow these
Exactly.
tracks or avoid them?
Oh, really quick. I know we just said it. Were they heading in the same direction we're going?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I guess we can do both. We can follow the tracks and keep heading on, see what we run into. See if we find anywhere where they break off along the way.
All right. Armed with the knowledge that there may be some large yetis upon the road as you make your way forward, the watch becomes a little more intense as our heroes keep their eyes on the horizon. After all, the yetis down here have the same pale white-colored fur as the snow that surrounds you on all angles. As the wind kicks up and howls, we move on to our next day and another roll. Ooh, the waking nightmare.
Not again.
I remember this.
All right. Who got the nightmare last time?
That would be
Carl.
me.
Carl got the nightmare last time? All right, well, let's move down the roll here. So we're going to roll a d6, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll re-roll. Here we go. Or I'll give it to Carl again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Viv!
Wah.
All right, Viv, you
Yeah,
ready?
dreams and nightmares. No.
It's too thematic. It fits too well.
All right. As you begin to walk, Viv, you notice that your legs start to shrink. You go from being your usual, well, I say usual loosely, humanoid form down back to being your puppet form. Your friends continue to go forward, and your legs too short to keep up. You start to watch as they make distance on you. You move quicker and quicker, your feet traveling. As you call to them, the winds begin to pick up, burying your voice. As they slowly continue into the distance, the white wall completely covers your path in front of you. You look around behind you. You cannot see anyone either. You try to follow their trail. You see the sled dogs. Sorry, not the sled dogs. You see the tracks, the snowshoes and stuff in the ground as you continue to follow, but eventually even they fade away. You're alone in this large area of ice and snow. But you strangely start to feel warm. Heat starts to blister down on you as you look up and can see a cloudless sky with a sun that begins to boil over. The ice around you begins slowly to turn to water, and you feel yourself sinking into the snow. You quickly begin to move, your legs frantically paddling, eventually turning into a full swim, but your cotton begins to swell with water. It starts to pull you down. You don't breathe, but you find it hard to catch your breath as you continue to be dragged down further and further. As you do, you no longer can see the surface, slipping underneath the ice. And that is when the ice starts to freeze once more. You quickly try to move and climb up through the slurry and the slush, but your body starts to get colder and colder. Your movements become stiffer until you freeze in place, frozen. You look up at a clear view, the ice almost as clear as glass, as you see your friends, having turned around to come and find you, beginning to look for you. They're just above you, maybe 10, 15 foot away. You see the bottom of their feet as they are walking on the surface of the ice, calling your name, shouting for you. But they're so concerned trying to find you, they don't notice the large footsteps approaching them. You see the Yeti skulking and stalking. What do you do, Viv?
I think the entire time that they've been half drowning, half being frozen over, something in them was begging the ship they were on in Desna's realm to come and save her from these waters, but seeing the Yeti closing in on her friend, all she can really think to do is what she's done time and time again, is to scream and just hope she screams loud enough that it can break the ice above her.
You try to shout, you try to scream, but nothing seems to penetrate the thick wall of ice. You then watch as the Yeti pounces. The first one it strikes is Carl. You watch as his machine body is torn asunder. Before anyone else could realize, another huge slash of a set of deadly claws rakes across Rongel's chest as his blood stains the ice, his body falling to the ground before he's dragged away, his lower half pulled clean from his torso. You then watch as Aelith, next to fall, is grabbed and ripped as a huge set of fangs sink into their chest. And Bilratar, who jumps up, fiercely trying to fight and burn this creature, has his head crushed like a ripe melon. Calvarian tries to flee. They try to run. The Yeti like a lumbering dinosaur chases after them. And eventually Calvarian starts to make distance. He starts to pull away. It looks like he's going to make it until he runs into a snowbank, and out from it, a second Yeti collides with his body, the two wrestling over his body like a hunk of cheap meat, back and forth. And all the while, the ice starting to turn red all around you. As this happens, you then also see amongst the red sheen of the completely like transparent glass, these little gaps as the red parts, creating these clear footsteps as they start making their way to the top directly above you. And a hand wipes the blood, creating a kind of window as it does so. And you see Edward Riddleson, his ram mask on his face as he waves at you.
Oh, God. I don't know what would be stronger for Viv at the moment. The rage of seeing Riddleson or the fear because she is at the end of the day still a child. And I don't think in this moment of helplessness, she's had enough time alive to know of a way to compose herself.
All right, make a will save. Also, thank you to Cross the Streams for the gifted subs, you bloody beautiful legend. We are now in a hype train, and as you guys know, we have rewards for hype trains. I'm going to give our heroes a potion of water breathing for every level of the hype train we currently have. Right now, our group will contain 1 potion of water breathing. So yeah, there you go. That's what we got.
25.
25. All right. You guys are level, what, 9?
10. I mean, 9.
9. 25. Unfortunately, 25 is not high enough, I'm afraid. So you are going to get in the frightened condition as you are just shaken by this this appearance. You feel yourself still choking and drowning when all of a sudden one of the others, let's see who it's going to be. Carl. You notice that Viv seems to be daydreaming and drifting off a little bit from the path you're walking. Probably best to kind of get their attention.
Now, really quick, the puppet's throwing me. Is Viv puppet or human?
Human.
Oh, okay. Carl's gonna walk up, take off his arm, and with a skeletal hand just kind of, "Hey, you okay? Viv, and just kind of wave his severed arm in front of Viv.
All right, Viv, as you do so, you come to. You are normal human Viv, as you are suddenly awoken from your waking dream by Carl.
Out of the days, I think Viv will not immediately be able to parse the visuals in from that daydream from reality, and I think we'll kind of scurry back a bit towards Carl and the rest of the group, still thinking that she can see the red on the snow beneath her.
Looking back, you can see that there is no blood on the snow. Your friends are fine. For a brief moment, you can see what you think is a shadowy figure, as in, when you count the people in your team, there's one extra person, but it's only for a moment until you count again, and there isn't.
Viv takes a moment to recover from this panic. Carl, I imagine you can tell that this is probably something similar to what you had experienced. and will slowly just sort of, with I imagine Carl's help, try to pick herself back up. He's still watching. He's still watching us. He's still. I can still see him.
Who are you still seeing?
The mask. He still has one of the masks.
Carl's gonna reach into his pocket. Oh yeah, I got that thing right here. And then just seeing like
Viv, your frightened condition increases by 1.
seeing the visible just fright on Viv's face. Carl's just
Viv
gonna
will knock it out of your hand.
Carl's just gonna recognize, somebody being haunted by demons or, the waking nightmares, not knowing exactly what it was, of course, but, just like, haunted by demons, eh? I know that feeling well. Well, better keep going. Carl's just completely unfazed, stows the mask.
Viv would have knocked it out of your hand.
Carl, so Viv smacks the mask out of your hand.
Okay, Carl goes to just like pick it back up then if it's just on the ground. It's like, well, let's just keep on going then. We'll go. Just completely unfazed, being a little detached from the human condition.
It's fair. It's fair. All right. It's gonna take you a little bit of time to get over the fear that you have, Viv, but for the most part, you're doing your best. You're hanging in there, champ.
You get there, champ. You're gonna do all right.
All right. Well, let's go to our day 11 then, shall we? Let's see what happens. 14. Significant obstacle. That's a name.
Oh, God. Boy.
All right. You reach a vast chasm miles long. There's a field of jagged. There is a field of jagged ice directly underneath you. There is a potential risk that if you were to circumvent this chasm, you would, of course, have to take days to go out. Or alternatively, you could try to cross with a fly spell or some other means. Alternatively, you could try to descend down into the depths in order to try and cross that way, but who knows how deep this thing truly lies.
Oh, wait, so forward, it's not miles long, it's just sideways?
Forward, it's miles long.
Oh, shit, okay.
Like, you cannot clearly see the other side. You see the black, like, if you can imagine, there's an open space, and on the other, like, in the distance, you see, like, a black ridge line. Yeah, you see a black ridge line, which indicates that over there somewhere is where you need to get.
Okay, so there's like a canyon of ice. Interesting, okay.
Galvarian can fly if we want to try that.
You can, yes.
I can fly, but only for like a minute. And so I don't think I could reach the other side.
But we also know that the tower is visible quite clearly in the horizon, if I remember correctly, because we saw it from the other place.
Yes. It's a little less visible because obviously you've gone from being on the top of the tower down a bit to the lower level, so it's kind of like flat. So you can see it, but it's like super tiny versus when you were up on the higher ledge and you can kind of see it standing like a dot there. Because of the way that it's all basically ice, it's hard to see from a distance this chasm that's here.
Yep. Isabel is thinking that, especially if Osio know that was here, because and everyone else, are there any tracks to indicate? Sorry, not Osio. Richardson. Which way they would have gone? Did they potentially go round this place, or?
No, there's no signs of Riddleson at present.
Okay.
What about the Yeti tracks?
The Yeti tracks seem to have disappeared over the last day or so.
Okay.
You said it's miles long. How wide is it?
You're uncertain. It goes off into the horizon on both sides.
Looking down over the edge, how far down does it look?
It's hard to say. Again, with it all being the same kind of color, you estimate it's maybe 500-600 foot deep, maybe more.
Okay.
If Calvarian mentions that, obviously we know he can fly, Viv would turn into the puppet form if that makes it easier for us to travel.
Okay, not bad.
I guess, yeah, if Calvarian can indefinitely fly, then...
Well, what's
So
the
a lot
weight?
of-
what's
so a lot of
what's
Yeah, I was saying, I have the thing from
capacity here?
Snowy Owl that lets me manifest the ice wings, essentially. But it doesn't have a time limit on it. So
it's a lot of flying that you have to do
Yeah.
there, Cal. The safest thing
Yeah,
to
you
do
could-
would
you
either
could
be
get
to descend
exhausted.
or just simply go around. Might take us longer, but it's safer. And we know where
Yeah.
we're going.
Also, we don't know what we might find if we descend. We don't know what we'll find down there.
Do you want to fly overhead, Calvarian? We can still take the long way, but you can scout to see what is beneath us if we're kind of just trailing the edge of it.
Turn to Cal, do you want to fly down and see how deep this thing actually is?
yeah, you can do that.
Okay, let's find out how deep this thing is.
Do you want to tie a rope to you just in case like something knocks you out and you can't fly back up?
Sure. Do we have long enough rope for that? Because we don't know how far this thing goes down.
You absolutely
Not a
do
clue.
not, because you don't know how long it is. But, you know, you're definitely certain it's more than like 200 feet, which is how much rope you would get if you tied them all together. As you descend downwards, Calvarian, you could probably estimate the height of the canyon to about 800 foot, maybe a little shy.
That is so far down. All right. Yeah. Once he gets down there, he'll fly back up, assuming nothing attacks him on the way, and let the group know that it is roughly about 800 feet.
Yes.
And we
That's
don't
quite a
know
far
how
down.
how long it is.
Bill does have a flashback of falling from a great height that he had on Castroville. He looks at Ellis and someone tells me around is probably better than trying to get over that sort of fall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure we can. I'm sure we'll be fine if we rush.
Thank you
Alright,
for
let's do
scouting,
it.
Calvarian.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. So the decision is to go around then.
Which direction? Left or right?
As you pick a direction, which doesn't really matter, it's going to just add 2 more rolls before you move on from spot 11. So let's make these rolls. As you make your way heading around, we have 17, unusual weather. We got to roll a thing. Unusual weather table. Here we go. High winds, blustering winds buffet the region. A wind chill lowers the temperature. But you guys are okay. I think you guys all have heavy weather gear at this point for that. So, yeah. Apart from the blustering winds keeping you back a little bit, that's not too terrible. That is, you're good. You're good. You're fine. And then our second day of traveling around.
Oh.
Another significant obstacle. Oh no!
Oh my God.
All right, the significant obstacle for this is indeed what looks to be a series of sleet, very, very thin sheets of ice. These are basically like, imagine if you would like oven trays, just all of them made of ice and that are layered on top of each other in the next area. They make the entire area almost impassable without making an acrobatics check, which I'm going to need from each of you. Otherwise, you may suffer a quite nasty accident, unless you have another way to travel without interacting with them. Oh no.
I
Oh
do have
no,
some
Carl.
things.
Yes,
I do-
please.
Please. Sorry, could you describe again, just one more time, just make sure I have it right?
So, there are sheets of ice, thin sheets of ice that are stacked on top of each other. They are not welded together or meshed. They are free-moving slates of ice that is just this field of it, like just all the way down. You need to make an acrobatics check to basically balance on these things without catastrophic failures, which unfortunately only have one catastrophic failure, because it's not, the DC is, yeah, okay, cool, yeah. Okay.
My my Eidolon has a glider form. If Calvarion's able to lift some people up, I could be able to just glide them down so that we could circumvent, at least some people could circumvent it.
Okay, so interesting. I do like that idea. How many people could the glider hold? Is it just one?
The Eidolon is large, so I think it would be
Two.
one, not including. Oh, yeah.
Yes, that'd be two. That's fine.
And
Okay.
Viv is inconsequential because she is a puppet, so she would not count towards that.
Yeah. Okay.
So, three
So
people.
if that is the plan, Rongel and Aelith, did you want to?
Well,
Use-
Aelith can also fly, can't she?
I can. Yep, I have that tunic of cold,
Nice. Sorry.
so I can hover. I can
Yeah.
sprout wings and hover.
Hover won't get you to fly across the thing, though.
However, just is like you're still off the ground though, so you're not touching the ground.
Yes, but if you can't have forward or backwards momentum, then
Oh,
I mean, what's the actual reading on the thing? Was it a custom item that I made?
Yes, it just says sprout wings to hover can freeze. Because I had used it in the fight.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that meant
Yeah.
that I could fly too.
Right. No. So the hovering thing is just it prevents you from falling, and it allows you to basically have a frozen position in space. So you basically don't have to touch the ground. If someone had a rope to tie to you, they can drag you around if they'd want to. Which if Calvarion is dragging the glider, he won't be able to. So yeah, there's still two seats on this ride. So Aelith and Rongel are.
I can
No.
fly with my Aeon Stone.
How long does that last?
It lasts a minute, so actually, let me double check it.
Cool.
I'm pretty sure it's just a minute, but
All right. So to reiterate, I'm not asking how many people can do this stuff. I'm asking who's going to get on the glider.
Aelith will then.
Very well.
Yeah,
And
well-
the second person, this can be Carl Bilrata, even though you guys have rolled.
Gonna say, is it too late to change my answer?
It's not too late to change your answer.
Cool. Carl will be there, just hopping on. And actually, Aelith, if you want to fly, Carl can pull you with the rope. Would that work?
Unfortunately, no, because Calvarion's pulling the glider. So Calvarion won't be able to pull the glider.
you know what?
And you do.
Aelith. Aelith, if you hold on to me, I could pull us along as a grapple pull us.
Sure, you can do that if you'd like.
Bill,
Okay.
what are you doing?
Oh, Bell will just slip and slide. To be honest.
Okay. So, Rongel, I need you to make an acrobatics check then. Carl, you're fine.
Oh,
Aelith, you're going to be fine. And Viv, you're going to be fine.
all right. That's a 15.
Cool. That is very unfortunate for you guys. All right.
I would
So-
like to use the hero point.
Do I want to let you?
Jinx it, Michael. You know you want to do it.
I do, but it's so mean.
Once you use it up, because that means we're safer for all the other hero points.
Nah,
later.
I'll let this go because there is a world in which this is actually going to kill Neil. So yeah, go on. You can use your hero point.
Oh gosh, all right.
No.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
it's a
okay.
normal
It's
failure.
still a normal failure. It's a normal failure. That's okay. All right, so let's take that hero point from you real quick. Yeah, that hero point did not last long, but thank you, Cookie.
Yeah. Thank you, Cookie.
All right, here we go. All right, so Bilrata and Rongel, as you are sliding and slipping across, these sheets of ice now sort of snap upwards from the ground, and basically, as you are traveling across this field, they are riddling you with cuts and slashes. You have each received a laceration of 45 points of damage. Now, this is not obviously all in one hit. You are taking like 1d6 so often, and there's bleeding damage, etc., etc., etc. But by the time you reach the end of this big long trail, you've taken 45 points of damage each from this this area of hazardous terrain. But once you get to the end of it, however, you are yeah, exactly, Cookie. There, yeah, it's minor damage. What are you talking about? Okay, you find yourself at the edge of that ravine and are able to cross and continue towards the spire. All right. Okay, we can keep moving now.
Ow.
Yeah, you guys won't be able to heal this day, but you'll be able to heal.
Imagine
Yeah, you won't be able to
every
heal this
time I
day because
take
this
it-
is the end.
Sorry, I imagine every time I take a D6, my the thorns just go just going out of me. I'm just like
It's fair.
because I've got that when I get attacked, I've got thorns that just lash out at the melee attacker that hit me.
I mean, I could just pin you to the ground and say the thorns are like keeping you in place and you're just getting slashed to death. Okay, Viv, you are no longer frightened thanks to the 2 days of travel. Rongol and Bilratar, it's pretty much towards the end of the day that you kind of have these slashes and gashes and stuff. So you'll heal some of it, but we're going to treat you as having these injuries into the next day before we get the chance to heal and stuff. Let's see what you face. Black Frost. Well, this is actually pretty good because while you come across swaths of Black Frost ice, there is evidence that Osseo's power is now growing as patches of these roughly circular areas continue to spread. You notice in the distance that there are a number of these very dark, patchy kind of humanoid creatures that appear to be amongst the snow. They appear to be zombies. Now, you can engage them and put them out of their misery, or leave them and keep moving. It is up to you.
I think we should keep. Oh,
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think we should keep moving, assuming they are pretty slow. Possibly, we've seen these zombies before. These were the ones in front of the temple, weren't they? Like the ones that where we fought, Ilanki or Ilkani.
I think you're thinking of different undead, but you know they did not travel 12 days out here to get in front of you. No, they did not do that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I know. I just thought these might have been the same guys, but
They are
maybe
absolutely not. No way.
Okay. Rongul is just going to assume they're pretty slow because, you know, it is fairly cold out here, and you know, maybe their joints have kind of.
Do you remember that thing I keep telling you about?
I'm sorry. I know. I just.
What do you know, Neil? Say it out loud. I want to hear you say it. What do you know?
'Cause anything that you end up saying, Michael makes true. It's like, dang.
Like,
it.
I didn't say how fast they were, and you're like, well, I just assumed they're
I
slow.
know. I'm just.
So you said they're zombies right here.
I
Do
did.
they appear? Do they appear elven in nature? From
Yes.
how they're. Bell looks at Carlsing. Is it possible these are some of your old comrades?
Calvary, can you make a society check for me? No, never mind.
Yeah, sure.
We've got an insight bonus here. Calvarian, these are elves from your tribe, but these are ancient elves. The uniform and the clothes that they wear, these people likely died many, 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 many years ago on the ice here, and the ice has awoken them.
All right.
And thank you to Christina for the insight check.
Indeed. Saved me the roll on that one. But yeah, Calvarian will look to Bill and let him know. Yeah, these are they appear to be members of my tribe, but the clothing, the uniforms, the garb is from a long time ago. Nobody wears that anymore. So they likely died here a long time ago.
Do you want us to put them to rest, or should we keep going?
I imagine if we take out the source of this, then that'll take care of all of these issues. So perhaps it's better that we keep going for the time being.
Okay.
As you continue onwards, you watch as they suddenly turn like their torque up to like 11 as they you're like, fuck, and start running.
Fucking run!
Unfortunately, yeah, with having lost a substantial amount of body mass means they're very light, And so their skin and bones just sort of move like kind of like light speed
They
across
have
the,
ice
the
skates
ground.
on. They died with ice skates on. Fucking run!
That's what I was actually waiting for.
It's the Spandad Ballet, you know, just all of these like ice skaters. Okay.
Their feet just froze so much that they're just using the ice.
All right. Oh, man. Oh, Neil. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine.
What do you?
It's gonna be
what
fine. It's gonna be
happened?
fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be
What
fine.
happened? What
Let's see what we do.
happened?
Hey,
No,
if Uncle dies, I can just wait till Spore Wars, right?
Hey, no event.
Or just play one of the zombies.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Significant obstacle. Okay.
Not again.
Oh my
Damn.
gosh.
Okay.
Not
Significant
every obstacle can be that significant.
Apparently, it can be.
Okay, the significant obstacle here is a whiteout. You will need to seek shelter. I need a survival check for you guys to build yourself a makeshift shelter in order to ride out the storm here.
Oh, I have the cottage.
Oh, yeah, actually, yes, you do. You'll pull out a dimensional cottage. You open the door and floop, you all disappear.
If it takes squeeze, but
Doesn't that have a temporal issue, Viv?
What?
Doesn't
temporal issue?
as
Basically,
in time passes faster inside than outside?
yes, basically it means you need to stay inside for like an hour for a day to pass.
Mhm.
Which should be fine. You know, like you just stay in there for an hour. You don't need to stay for the whole day. But this will give you time to heal as well. So there we go. Okay. Done and done. Which brings us to the next day. You guys are now a little older. Unusual weather. All right. Unusual weather. What do we have? We have a grueling blizzard. Oh, okay, back in the hut.
Oh, back in the hut, people.
Yep. All right. This is slowing you down. However, you are taking some time.
Yeah.
Okay. More back in the hut. Okay. No events. The blizzard has subsided, meaning you can finally move on. A Yeti sighting. Ooh. All right. Here we go. So the next Yeti sighting. The second. This is the second time you see the Yeti footprints, but this time, however, I need everyone to make me a perception check.
Oops, wrong.
Okay, those of you who succeeded, which are Viv and Carl and Aelith, you feel the sense that you are being watched. You notice 6 large figures watching from an upthrust of an ice shelf in the west. You can investigate it if you want, or you can keep going. Either way, something has their eye on our expedition.
We've already lost a lot of time. I don't know how much we could investigate.
Tis true.
Here's the thing, though.
but
We've been seeing a lot of these
being a bit
Yeti
more
footprints all the
cautious.
way.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. What's up?
I agree. We should keep going, but remain cautious.
I might be the outlier on this one then, but I think we should go investigate. We've been seeing Yeti footprints throughout this whole journey. We're this far and something's watching us. They clearly know we're here. And if we've been seeing reoccurring signs of them when there's nothing else out here, it might be us walking into a trap. We know they're ahead of us, and now they've got eyes on us. If we keep going, we might be playing right into an ambush or a trap or something that they've been planning. We already know they've got ground on us. We've been seeing their tracks throughout this whole trip, and nothing else is out here.
Yeah, Riddleson's tracks have disappeared too. What does everybody else think?
I'm a little between both, but honestly, I do think it might be helpful to check it out because we could find something that might help us against the Yetis.
if we get stuck too in any ambush, that might lose way more time than us going to investigate or getting a jump on whatever it might be.
I thought the Yetis also didn't like Riddleson, though. I don't think we'd be against them, though they probably don't like us if they remember us killing one of them.
The real question is whether they're actually watching us thinking that we're still on Riddleson's side, and we're just waiting to see if we catch up to them
Then,
to join his
yeah,
forces.
maybe we should let them know we're not on Riddleson's side anymore.
We have any way to communicate with them?
We do. Kind of.
Interpretive dance. Carl can be very persuasive.
You can try that, Carl. I'm just gonna speak to their minds.
I think it's best we can go investigate. But let's be very careful.
Kavarian,
I
how do you
mean,
feel about
I
this?
always tend to like to avoid Yetis, but if you guys want to go look, I guess we can.
We can at least go see if they're there. If they are there, we can avoid them. If they're not, maybe there's something there that we could help. That could help us.
Just to confirm, Dag, we saw 6 figures off to the west. Like, we know they're there, yeah?
Oh.
Those of you who made the
Okay.
perception check do know they're there.
Oh yeah, then that makes sense. Their uncle's like, oh yeah, I don't know this.
Oh, yeah. Guys, there's like 6 Yetis right there.
Oh shit.
I don't think anybody actually told.
And
We
if there's
can't
that many
afford
of
to
them,
get into
I
a
would
battle
vote we
with
avoid it.
6.
Yeah, 6
Sorry.
of them might be pretty dangerous.
6 figures. We don't know what it is. Do we know they're Yetis? I know it's a Yeti sighting, but do we actually know that it's Yetis? We just saw
Yes.
6. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, it's totally 6 Yetis, guys.
Carl, does it look like they're heading in the same direction we're going?
Looks like they're just standing there.
They're just watching
Menacingly.
us.
Then maybe we let them just stay there.
I have an idea.
Oh, okay. What's up?
I don't know if it's gonna work. I think maybe we should keep going, but I can leave a drawing for them.
I like it.
That's the ultimate way to show somebody you're friendly. Does anybody have a little box or a bottle I can put the drawing in so it doesn't fly away? Viv will make a little drawing
Carl.
showing a sign of true friendship and leave it for the Yetis.
Carl can make a
I
bone
mean-
totem for you to leave the picture on. Just all the
okay.
bones it's collected, and you just
I
stake
mean-
it into the ground.
Oh,
Nothing
God.
says
Technically,
friendly
I
like
do.
bone
I've got
totem.
11 of something called alchemical substance. I could dump one of them.
Don't dump it!
You
You don't know what it is!
Okay, let's find out what it is then.
No, my God, no.
Now, I will say,
Maybe
I
just
will
make
say,
a quick check to see.
if we want to,
Actually, Carl
This
would
is-
probably be the best to find out.
this
But
is
yes,
this is to you guys, not the characters. Carl does have a lot of that lethargy poison. He's got 10 vials. Carl could dish out the poison, and we could go knock out some Yetis. Just saying. If
I
we
really
want to
Technically, not the first
investigate,
time you've done it.
True.
it's proven effective.
No. I meant like, you remember when you regained your memories, you guys attacked the Yetis?
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
But capture them is probably where that poison for the knockout came from.
Ah,
You know what they say about repeating history.
it's a
Nick's
Yeti
trying to
drug.
come in with a sense of peace and well-meaning, and we're just like, why don't we go knock them out?
Yeah.
Let's.
Just
I
saying
think
as
we
like
need to
a
move on.
worst case scenario. Moving on though.
Yeti
We want to
drugs.
move on.
I think we're moving on. Viv's leaving a drawing if they are indeed following us, so they would see that we left something behind.
Very well.
We
You
could,
leave a drawing
just
on the
break
ground.
some ice and put it on top of it too. Yeah. But yes.
As you do so, the Yetis pick up the bit of paper. They scrunch it up into a ball. They're like, motherfuckers are littering.
What? No, I love
Come into our land and come onto our land and drop their garbage.
I left it neatly folded so they would know it was intentional.
They're Yetis.
Why do they care about littering if they're not going to even look at the fucking drawing?
Because they're Yetis.
Then why do they care about littering?
Because you're making a mess of their territory. It's like when a dog pees on a tree. They're like, these motherfuckers are leaving markings.
We're claiming the ice.
Man.
I feel like context clues are very important, which unfortunately, is a key element of communication.
I feel
Alright.
like you're forgetting that Viv is made of childhood stories where you can talk to anything and everything, so she assumes everything is cognizant of her existence.
Uh-oh.
That is very true. What do you mean, uh-oh? Tell me why uh-oh.
I keep forgetting low is good for us.
Okay, you're looking at the thing and not actually reading the thing that says no event. I can give you an event if you want, Neil.
No.
Uh-oh.
No.
Just for you, Neil.
Unusual
Oh my
weather.
god.
Good lord. Unusual weather. What do we
Back
have?
in the cottage.
Back in the
And-
fucking building.
Nope, you don't need to go in the cottage, just blustery winds, that's all. Okay. Come on, give me a monster.
What
Unusual weather. Unusual weather. Do we miss a day of travel? Cold snap. Ooh. Okay. Big old fort save against some cold damage here as the temperature drops all of a sudden with a huge wave of frost. Fort saves from everyone, a +2 to Calvarian. But yep, fort saves.
I'm immune.
Oh, then you're fine.
Let's see.
Can I activate my warming parka?
Nope.
It's just a. All right.
Charles just turns on the heated seats.
It just helps against damage, but fort save.
Sorry, read out the ability then.
It's a item called warming parka. It says, activate extra warming, manipulate once a day. You draw the hood of your warming parka close to fend off the cold as much as possible. For the next minute, you gain resistance 3 to cold damage, but also take a -2 item penalty to perception check. You can dismiss the.
Given that you're not taking the penalty, I'm not giving you the benefit, so no.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
If you had it
Then
on
the-
before the cold snap, sure, not a problem, but you haven't been,
It technically is
so...
on me at all times.
But you haven't been taking the perception penalty, have you? So then, no, you haven't.
Well, because
so,
it's an
Nope.
activate.
Nope. You don't get
Okay,
it.
fine.
It's because you're pulling the hood up, and if you don't have the hood up, it's not activated. Okay,
Okay.
so, Carl, was that a hero point that I saw?
A hero point. No, what, huh?
Because you rolled a natural one and then you rolled again.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's okay. That's okay. If there wasn't a hero point, then that's fine. Everyone will make the save, which means you'll take half damage or no damage if you are immune. But if you would be so kind. However, you will take a grand whopping total of 21 cold damage, doubled for our friend Carl.
I'm guessing Bill doesn't take that because I'm hoping the 30s was a save and Bill's got the degree of success on fort saves.
Yes, indeed. All right, let me just drop this onto Carl here. Oh wait, hold on. I did the thing. I did the dumb thing. Hold on. Damage 5d6 cold. There we go. Much better. There we go. Now it's all pretty and cold. Okay, so 20 damage. So I'm going to double the damage for Carl, as Carl will now take... Oh, wait, did you just take it already? You did.
Oh, the 42?
Yep. No, you took the damage. That's good. Yep. Okay, cool. And everyone can just type... If you can all just type in the damage that you do take, which for those of you who have saved, which is everyone else, you only take 10 points of damage.
Oh. Christina, you're so... I was trying to figure out what happened. Double clicking on the fort save, rolled it twice.
That's fine. It's fine. Okay, we're going to move on as
confused.
you get through the unusual weather. More encounters. Let's go. An accident. Oh, no.
Oh no!
A dangerous accident. Here we go. You are preparing your tent, and as you are preparing to rest for the evening that night, unfortunately, a slip of the knife. One of you ends up injured. Viv! Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no, Viv! All right, Viv, you
Who
now
gave the child a
have.
knife?
I don't know, but you have clumsy 2 for the next day, as you have sliced yourself pretty good on this one.
Right one accidentally got her with the killer's knife.
Oh yeah, yep, done. Okay, next day, let's keep moving. Unusual weather, god damn it. Let's see. Blizzard, back in the hut. You're not moving.
You're not.
All right, what do we got? No events. There we go. All right, significant obstacle. Okay, with the significant
gosh.
obstacle here, what do we have? Ooh.
It's just gonna be for you at this point. Oh.
All right. So to get ahead, you need to make your way through a slush. This is basically where ice is basically moving. And as it is moving, it's created this kind of river of ice that is flowing. You need to wade across, swim across, fly across, jump across. Whatever the case is, you need to cross a 20-foot berth of this slurry that is now in front of you.
Okay. And you said there were sheets of ice that if we wanted to try and jump, we can?
Yeah, you can jump from one side to the other if you'd like.
So
It is 20 foot across.
I can get this, guys, if you'd like. I got that portal that you guys can jump through when I get over there.
How are you gonna get over there?
I will fly.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna activate my Aeon Stone. That lets me fly my speed for a minute. And then I will also activate a Tesseract Tunnel, which creates a portal, and then as I fly to the other side, it creates another portal. And then you guys can just head on through.
All right. I love it. Well done.
Yay. Dad,
Yeah?
can I roll one of the expedition events?
Sure.
Yay!
Question real quick. In
There you
the day of traveling, would we have healed at all or no? Is Carl still stuck with the...
Just for the day.
Oh, okay.
It's just been harder to heal in the snow. For random roleplay reasons. Otherwise, there's no point to any damage.
Fair enough.
Unusual
No!
weather.
Not yet!
Cold snap. All right. That is a fort save from everyone.
Dang it. Oh no. That's my turn.
Oh.
Hey, Neil, real quick. How many actions is it to activate your Ion Stone for the wings?
I think it's just like a 2 action.
In which case, you can't actually use...
Oh, right. Hang on. Let me check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you
Here,
can,
yeah,
you
that's a
can't
good
actually
point.
use your fly with Tesseract Tunnel.
Well, no, because it lasts a minute, so I would just wait till the next round and then.
Oh, that
do
makes
it.
sense. Yeah, yep. So you then fly and then that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
Okay. All right, those of you who have saved, you take 9 points of damage. Those of you who have failed, which is everyone with the low 26, takes 19 damage. If you could adjust your sheets for that, that's fine. I'll also give you guys a rest.
Oh.
There we go. Done and done.
39, 39.
All right, you guys are doing
So,
okay. You guys aren't doing bad. Do you want to roll again, Viv? Try for something that's not
Yeah.
unusual weather.
I'm trying to get you the encounter,
Go on.
but it's so difficult.
much-
What do I need? Okay, wait. What do I actually need to roll for?
Don't read
that?
it. Don't read it. Just roll it.
Oh, I can't read it.
How
Okay,
much
okay.
does an overnight rest heal?
Not much.
Because I went to change it and then I hit 29 by accident, which was what I was at. Or I was at 21, so I went to make it 39.
That's fine.
And
All right.
then it heals me, so
You're
I'll just
fine.
make it.
So, significant obstacle. As you make your way across, you find yourself at what looks to be a wall of blue fire. A wagon seems to have been destroyed in your path, and what looks to be this strange oil with a foul smell stretches out in front of you. The closer you get to this fire, it becomes invisible.
Is this something Carl would have a knowledge of with the alchemical crafting and like just the...
Make an alchemy check. A crafting check. Craft check.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
All right, pretty good. All right, with that, yes, you know that it is basically it's a type of phosphorescent oil that basically ignites even at cold temperatures and burns and spreads with water.
Ooh, and how much of this is in the... It's not something we can go around?
It is something you can go around. It will take you a little bit of time, but you can make it.
Does it look like there's anybody trapped in the cart?
No.
Okay.
Is there anything worth that if we were to examine the cart and does it look like anything we'd actually want, or is this just a burning thing that we could just straight up walk around?
You could straight up walk around it. But I'd like to point out, remember, the fire, the closer you get to the fire, it becomes invisible. Meaning walking around it isn't exactly the easiest of tasks.
Well, we can stay far back as we see it, walk to where it ends, and then move.
I like that idea. I was going to say, if I just walk up towards it, you just keep shouting left or right. I'll get past it, and then I'll just do the same thing from the other side. We'll just shout. You can't see it up close, but you can see it from afar.
It's true. Not a bad plan.
The most dangerous game of hot and cold.
All right, so my understanding is one of you is going to stay behind at a distance and yell out, to go left or right until you get around it. And then once you're at the other side, the rest of the group will do the same thing to the person one. Is that correct?
Or
I'm
we
down,
all
you
just
guys-
go.
yeah.
Or you can all just go. I don't care. You just tell me what you do.
I want to do the Marco Polo. I want to do hot cold.
Bill was just
Say,
suggesting
can we
you
just... Oh.
Bill was suggesting if you want to do that, drag something along the ground to leave a clear trail. Make it easier for where you followed, for everyone else to follow along.
Keep in mind, the fire is moving. It's not stationary.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, it's moving around. Like I said, it's spread by water, and the whole floor is ice. So it is literally just fire that is moving and sliding and stuff.
Carl never actually said that to the rest of the group.
So
That's
guys,
also true.
there's this cool thing about this oil.
It's crazy. Oil's density being
Crazy thing.
lighter than
As
water.
it's melting the ice, it'll just sit on top of the water, and as it's melting the ice, it's creating more water. So the fire is doing that interpretive dance that I was talking about earlier. I knew that one would come full circle. So
Maybe you can communicate with it.
The water, that's what he's doing. That's what he's doing right now. But
How
no, the
far
water's
has
gonna
it
make
gotten at
this
this
worse.
point that we're discussing interpretive dance?
It's not spreading. Like I said, it's just gliding across the surface here. Yeah. There's a lot of it for sure. Like there's definitely a lot of it. You don't want to get caught in it, but it's just sort of gliding.
Water's not going to put this out, so we're going to have to be careful going around it.
How high is the fire going?
150 foot. Because fuck you.
Oh.
No, it's probably about 40 foot high, give or take.
Okay.
But again, solving your problem doesn't solve everyone's problem.
Yeah.
We can
Carl's
all
just
keep our
waiting for
distance
everybody,
and
just
start walking.
Having his own Burning Man.
I mean, if it's like this and we see it from a distance, why not just do a big circle around it? So we keep it in line of sight and just go around the side.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
Sure, that will slow you down for another day.
Like, That's fine, I guess.
That's what Aelith has been trying to say the whole time.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. You give this thing a massive berth. At this point in time, I will inform you that you have lost the advantage of your shortcut from earlier.
May I ask something?
Yes.
It seems unusual that there would be a cart out here. Does this look like a cart that seems familiar from any of our returning memories? Like, does it seem like it could be Riddleson's?
From this distance, you cannot tell.
Gotcha.
All right. Let's continue. I'll roll this one. Here we go. Oh, curiosity. All right. As you make your way into the next area, you find what looks to be a very bizarre-looking obelisk.
Whoa.
The characters on the stone obelisk protruding from the ice seem to extend below the surface for some distance. It is 10 foot high above the surface, but could easily be 40, 50 foot below the ice. It is carved with runes in celestial, indicating that this was once upon a time supposed to be a site for reflection upon several deities who would be worshipped under the sky. Anyone who wishes to try and identify it may do so, but otherwise, that's basically it. You can choose to ignore it and leave. You can stay and examine it. Up to you guys.
I think Carl
I
will
think
take.
Yeah. Rongo will investigate with Carl.
Yeah, I'm
All right.
curious too.
Okay. You spend the night attempting to investigate it. By doing so, you remove all of the penalties suffered from the waking nightmare. So Carl and Viv, your frightened and your clumsy conditions are now removed.
Nice.
So you are now cleaned of it. The next morning, mysteriously, however, the obelisk disappears without a trace.
Oh. Damn.
All right. Unusual weather. Good lord.
A lot of 18s.
To be fair, you'd expect unusual weather at the North Pole.
It's true. All right, more blizzards, which means you're stuck here for the day. No event. You can continue. So
Yay.
Okay, cool. Just trying to keep track of my notes. Unusual weather. Cold snap. Fort saves. Si vous plaît.
Oh,
That's a save. That's a save. That's a save.
Oh, mine didn't
oh
register.
no.
Let me
Crit
try
fumble.
again.
Oh no.
That's a save. And one more. Oh no, that's right. Calvarian is immune. All right. That is 18 points of damage. 9 to those who saved. And Bill, who has failed, you will take 36 points of damage.
Jeez.
All right.
How much damage have you saved, or is it just no damage to save?
Save is half damage, so 9.
Okay.
May I roll?
Me what, sorry?
I was gonna ask if I may roll, but it's okay.
Well, no. But yes. Okay, hold on. You can do the next one. All right. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aelith! Suffering from an accident here as you twist your ankle, gaining the clumsy condition.
Oof.
All right.
Yes.
An unfortunate accident. You twist your ankle. You are now slowed, meaning it is going to take 2 rolls until the ankle heals for you to progress 1 space. Shortcut. Oh, look at that. Okay. With a shortcut, you'll move up 4 spaces, but that is going to get reduced to 2 spaces because of Aelith's ankle. All right. Finally!
There you go.
Yay! All right. I've been waiting for this. Our heroes find a campsite filled with what looks to be a series of supplies. There's everything you'd need to go out and explore the Nameless Spire in this kind of region of the frozen wastelands. Everything except food and water. Make perception checks as you explore this area.
Damn, Bill.
Damn, Bill, you crazy. Why are you not loaded? Let me have a look. Modulars. Activation. Aha, that's why you're not loaded. Bear with me for a second. Might be a little slow. Okay. Those of you who get over 26 find human bones that seem to be in the fire, mixed in, burnt and soot and charcoaled, just kind of nestled in with the fire. There are 3 bags and 2 skeletons inside of this small extinguished campfire. Those of you who landed a critical success discover, which are Aelith and Bilrata.
Well, Bella will go up and at least try and look in the bags to see what's inside them. In case there's anything that we could help with the group.
I'll go with help look through the bags.
All right. Looking through the bags, as I mentioned before, you find some supplies for traveling in the snow. You find some. Like some rope, some carving tools, and things like that. You also find a couple of. You find a couple of snowshoes. Sorry, not snowshoes. What are they called? The tandem ski things. The ones where you'd have people standing on the skis and you'd kind of move at the same time.
Cool.
You find some of those. All right.
Can I
Yep.
Viv be kind of keeping a lookout for anything that may be beyond this campsite while they're looting?
Sure. Make me a perception check. Yeah. You come to a small patch of ice. This ice is very weird. It has a ring almost of black soot that is just in a circle here. It's very odd. Just right there. As if something had detonated, like a bomb, like just right there.
Carl? Have you
Yeah,
been
what's
here
up?
before?
I've been here before?
Yeah, it looks like something blew up over here.
Oh, possibly. I've got a very bad memory. I don't think so, but hang on, let me check it out. Carl's gonna go over and see if he can see the spot Viv is talking about.
Yeah, you can see it, but it does not look like any kind of explosion. It definitely looks like there's some sort of source of ignition directly underneath you, but that's about it. As you go and examine it, you hear... I'll play that once more because I think it was maybe a little soft, but here we go. That is what could be.
Oh, so you heard that
Bavarian,
too.
Do you
was
recognize
just
that
me.
sound?
What was that? What was that, Aelith?
I don't know. I
Hey, Cal,
don't
you
know
ever
if
heard
I've
anything
ever
like
heard that before.
Cal, have you ever heard anything like that around here?
Yeah, have I ever heard anything like that around here?
Good question. Make a religion check.
All right. Let's see. Religion.
By the way, this is my little coaster. It was made for me by a friend, the Wooten Forge
Oh, that's
people.
cool.
Yeah, my friends at Wooten
33.
Forge. They made that. It's very cool.
It is very cool.
33. Okay, you have heard rumors of this. You know that sometimes in the wilds, people go hungry. They do. They absolutely do. Sometimes in the wild, when people get too hungry, they make choices, difficult ones. And these difficult choices eventually lead to consequences, sometimes ones that corrupt the soul. A name rings out. Though you've never experienced the true nature of what this word means, now for the very first time, you feel as though you have a glimpse, the smallest of glimpses, into what it might be. The name that rings in your mind, Wendigo.
So, yeah. So, Calvarian is definitely on edge as Carl asks this question. He has these thoughts, obviously, in his rattling around in his head, and he's looking around nervously. And then he'll look to Carl when he asks the question. I've heard rumors, stories, legends, really, of things that happen to people out here when they go hungry and they make certain decisions and become corrupted. It's and then he's going to move into Carl and speak real quietly because he doesn't want to say it too loudly, and he'll essentially whisper the word Wendigo to him.
And then Carl is just with that information, slowly gonna grab a bone, just start snapping it, getting ready to make a little bit of a bone paste to heal himself up with the cold.
As soon as you snap the bone, almost as if in response, you suddenly hear once again, but closer. You realize that when you snap bones, the bone marrow becomes open to the air. You start grinding the paste in the ice and snow where there is no meat or flesh or food.
Well, Carl was originally going to say, I don't know what that could be like, and then just snap a bone out in the middle here. But I'm starting to think I might be the only safe one. You guys all have a lot of flesh. Should we tell everybody? Should we tell everybody?
To be clear, Carl, you remember those bones you saw in the fire?
Yeah.
They were roasted and chewed on. Yeah, this thing eats bones.
We might have a problem. Yeah, we might have a problem here.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Viv.
I think we do.
Maybe we should hide.
Maybe we should run.
Or set a trap.
Good. 5 plans. I love it. Amazing.
So
Run, set a
real quick,
trap,
though,
hide.
Calvarian is going to let the rest of the group know that what he thinks this is called a Wendigo, but he's going to, again, keep his voice low as he lets them know because he doesn't want to there's a lot of superstition there, so he doesn't want to say it out loud and draw.
Yeah, you don't want to invoke its name.
So. Exactly.
Okay, make a. Everyone who wishes to can make a religion check to see if you can know anything more about Wendigo. As I mentioned before, they are corrupted versions of those who hunger too greatly and commit the ultimate taboo. But there is more to know, of course.
Since it's related, is it any at all? Could I use esoteric to do it?
Sure.
Yeah. Dang it.
All right. Sadly, no knowledge is extra on this one. Just the old superstitions. But you need to come to a decision, and you need to come to a decision quick, because I am going to start putting you guys on a map.
Yeah.
I think we need to get out of here.
Aelith on a map. Bill
If it's
Rata
hungry,
on
it
the
might
map.
just be fought to chase us.
Well, Carl's going to try to finish up his bone paste real quick and just hopefully prepare for the battle, heal up from all the cold damage from the traveling.
And to be clear as well, Calvarian, you have never been told you should fight this thing. Not a single time in your entire existence has anyone ever said you should engage, battle, or do something this. This is just sort of like one of those, like, it's a force of nature type deals.
I got you. So nobody has ever specifically said run away or fight them. It's just this is a thing that's out there.
Yeah, and if it gets you, it gets you. That's kind of it. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those, like, circle of life type things. It doesn't come for you because you're being naughty and not eating your vegetables. It doesn't hunt you down because you're loud and you don't disrespect the trees. It is hunger incarnate, and when it wishes to feed and it chooses you to eat, you just need to pray it's a quick death.
Oh,
sweet.
Yeah, what's up?
I agree with Aelith. We should maybe move, but maybe we leave one of your bones here so that it still smells that.
Well, I mean, if it's looking for bones to smell, I think it's got all these charred ones back here in this, burned makeshift burial ground. That being said, though, I feel like it's gonna, with the lack of everything out here, I feel like they might be able to pick up on our scent. Regardless, we could try it, but
I have an idea.
Just smearing the bone mash all over his body to heal his wounds. I have a feeling they're going to be able to pick up on our scent if that's what they're following.
Oh God.
We need to run. We do not know what this is, and we have
we
a
do.
big battle coming up against Riddleson.
Oh, that's days away.
We need to go.
Are we going to be able to run for days, never rest? That's the issue, Aelith.
And here's my thought. If this thing really likes bones, I want to get a good look at it because honestly, this thing sounds tasty. Formidable. We should investigate.
Viv is getting more and more antsy and panicky as we're stood here and his head on a swivel. So are we staying? Are we going? What's the plan, guys?
Carl's fully accepted the fact that this thing's closing in and we're just sitting here talking about plans, so he's ready for a fight. If we want to do something else, we can do something else, but Carl's ready for a fight.
Can Rongul take his herbs from his root magic and kind of implement it in with the arm that I have?
Sure.
And try to make it enticing.
Sure.
And then I kind of throw the arm out and think maybe it'll go after that. It's got flesh on it, kind of, but it's something.
Sure. You throw out a frozen and herb-baked random arm. And by the way, sorry, Neil, I need you to take off your headphones from me for a second, because I just need to have an outburst, and I'd rather you not hear it, because it needs to happen.
Oh no.
Museum, my fucking dick, you fucking liar! Okay, you can put your headphones on.
What?
You're good.
You messed that last week.
Yeah,
Fine,
no,
don't worry about it.
I was just thinking this thing that
You
was so important to him last week.
You can put it on.
I know.
It's fine. It's fine.
Can Carl run and get the arm, actually?
Okay. Thank you,
Oh,
Neil.
wait,
I appreciate that. And keeping in mind, that was just because I like you and I respect you and, all that sort of stuff. So
I could feel all the actions you were doing.
it's good. Good. That's fine. Okay.
Real quick, before Carl,
I'm fine.
real quick, before Carl runs off towards the arm, I do want to just say Viv will turn to puppet form
because most of their interactions with flesh-eating things or things that tear flesh has been a source of intense trauma for her, starting with, the demon that gave her flesh and took it away very quickly. So hence her intense panic right now. She turns back into a puppet.
Very well. You transform into a puppet. Now, the back and forth in terms of discussing this has indeed invited some danger towards you. In the distance, you can indeed now see what looks to be a humanoid figure standing naked in the snow. Now, I say standing very loosely. There's a few odd things about this creature. Odd thing number one, you notice that the creature that stands before you has an equine head, that of like a large elk with huge horns atop a otherwise humanoid body. The second is it doesn't seem to be standing, more floating just above the ground. And the third thing is there's this smell, not only of like decay, but also of soot, charcoal, fire. Now, this is a fun fact about Wendigos in Pathfinder. Wendigos are humanoids that eat other humanoids and invoke cannibalism. They eventually poison their minds, go insane, and become these entities, these creatures. But in the process of becoming these entities, they find themselves unable to resist the urge to run around and around and around, faster and faster and faster, until, quite literally, their feet blow off and explode, sending them flying into the air and descending as fully formed Wendigos. And that is how Wendigos are formed, which is why they have no feet. And, of course, as you guys can remember, that large ignition point you saw near the campsite. The Wendigo stands. It looks at you. You see these kind of reflective eyes bouncing light back at you. It is not moving. You watch as it just sort of stands there, staring at you menacingly.
Is
Can
Carl
I-
still? Oh, sorry. Is Carl still going after the arm? Please tell me he's not going after the arm.
Rongol still has the arm.
Oh,
I do,
okay, he didn't.
okay.
Okay.
I kind of was about to throw it, and then it showed up, and I just didn't.
Mhm.
Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to tell from here. Is there some kind of check for like seeing? I guess that would be like a knowledge check based on if I know anything about it. If it has some kind of senses on how it's
You
like
failed your
perceiving
knowledge
us.
checks on already.
Okay. Could I still use my hero point right now to try and reroll that now that it's here?
Sure.
Okay. Kind of now getting a better look at it, maybe. A little better. 29 success.
You don't know too much about it. Still, you do kind of remember some rumors somewhere along the lines that maybe it can control the weather.
Okay.
And normally what it'll do is it'll make it impossible to escape by putting you in a blizzard, making you starve, and then eventually turning you into Wendigo.
Back in the cabin.
Basically,
Okay,
yeah.
so I don't want to alarm it and do
You're all
anything
currently
towards.
standing very still
I'm
watching
gonna-
it while it is standing still watching you.
I'm going to communicate to everyone in their minds and say this thing's gonna trap us here. It's gonna try and turn us into it.
And I've been saying all along we needed to leave.
Not much
So
to
far it
tell
hasn't
me
made-
right now.
It hasn't made any drastic movements. So maybe try not to run. Maybe we need to just kind of slowly get away.
So you want to back up, keeping it in line of sight just in case.
Yeah. I don't... Does it look like it has any pair of eyes or anything?
The big reflective eyes, yes.
Okay.
Let's move.
But slowly. It doesn't...
Calvarian
Yeah,
is
okay.
terrified by this thing and is absolutely going to start backing away from it.
Okay. As you do so, make a stealth check as you attempt to move as slowly and as cautiously as possible. Everyone who wants to, that is. If you don't wish to move, you don't have to.
Let's see.
Calvarian, I'm going to get you to make me a will save.
Just to
I can do
confirm,
that.
the stuff you were saying about how fast it is, was that something our characters know as well? I've lost track of what was from a roll and what
All of
was,
all of these are rumors. None of you have actually encountered this creature before. These are all stories and folklore and stuff like that. So you all know these things. Rongol just picked up the extra bit about the controlling weather thing, but again, could be a rumor. May not happen.
Gotcha. If it's as fast as as we think it might be, then Carl's gonna follow the group with the stealth, but
Okay. And no one's doing anything but backing up. You are all backing up. Okay.
Viv is going to be leaving the Eidolon out in front of everybody who's trying to back up. Because,
Is your Eidolon moving?
No.
Okay, so you're just not moving the Eidolon is what I'm understanding.
Yeah, the Eidolon's basically standing almost like statuesque in front of.
Sure. Could I get everyone to move your move speed to the top of the map? So just your move speed, one action, northward. Oh, sorry, I need to unlock the map. One sec. There you go. You guys should be able to move them now.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
All right. Okay, not bad. Aelith, have you moved? Yep, there you go. Cool. Okay. The creature does not seem to have moved yet. Okay. I need you all to make another stealth check as you move backwards. It does seem to have locked eyes on Calvarian. Nice,
He
Buratar.
is so terrified right now.
Oh no. Oh, Carl.
Oh,
Yep.
Okay. Carl, I need you to make me a will save.
okay.
All right. Unfortunately, Carl, you have failed your will save. You break. You are the first person to turn and try to run. You take your eyes off him for a moment. And I will use my 100-foot fly speed as he literally moves so quickly. He arrives at you before this shockwave of snow suddenly reaches up for you. Carl, he grabs you by your machine arm and lifts you with one hand effortlessly from the ground.
ooh.
Carl's. Oh,
Hold on one sec. Come on, you. Sorry, just trying to get this thing working. Oh, fine, be that way. You know what I'm going to do? Hold on one second. I know exactly. Give me Here we go. As he holds you aloft, he twists its head. Its mouth drops open, and you see drool beginning to pour down. This thing is huge. It is, it's large, right? As it holds you, it looks at your arm. Carl, you can react. Everyone kind of is taken aback by this thing, not only by how fast it moves, but how violent it is. Carl, you can react. What would you like to do as it is holding you?
Its first instinct is explode.
Sure. If that's what you want to do, you can try to explode.
Okay, cool.
Okay, drop your reflex save on him as you and try to explode immediately upon him.
Reflex. There we go. That didn't go at all. Drop it on him?
Yeah, drop the reflex save on him so he makes the reflex save.
I'm trying. It's just going away.
Maybe try dropping it on the combat tracker. Here, let me help.
Where's the combat tracker?
Top right, you can see the cross, the X's, the swords.
Gotcha. All right. Reflex save on Wendigo.
You're grabbing the dice, yeah?
Yeah.
And this is the save associated to explode, not your reflex save independently.
All right,
To explode, correct?
Yeah, to explode.
The dice. Yes, dice from explode. Drop it on top of Wendigo.
There you go. The Wendigo saved for half damage. Okay, roll your damage.
What is?
Got your damage?
It's
little-
not.
The
The little blood drop.
Yep.
I don't know what. There we go. I don't know. I did it twice. We got it.
All right. It takes 27 points of damage, but this turns out to be a weakness of it, as your damage does go through. And we are going to go into initiative. All right. The Wendigo will go first, followed by Calvarian, Viv, Carl, Rongel, Aelith, and then Bilratar. Now, Carl, you've managed to get yourself free. The Wendigo does not seem to react presently. It sort of stands there and continues to look at you as the smoke starts to clear from its face and its eyes. It looks as though, despite your explosion, it hasn't blinked yet. It kind of almost looks like it's deciding what to do. Are you food? Are you some sort of hazard? You are in your suit, so he's kind of interpreting you as an object, but an object that fights back. Are you fighting back to live? If you live, it means you can die. Lots of curiosity is being shown to Carl. Calvarian, your turn.
Ooh.
Yes. All right. Yeah, Calvarian is, again, terrified because he's always been told that this thing is just sort of a inevitability. If it comes for you, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, he's made a promise, and he doesn't want to die here before he's able to keep that promise, obviously. So, with that in mind, he's going to move around and then attempt spray of stars at this guy.
Very well. You move around
I
and
got to
shoot.
move over here so I can hit it because it's a 15-foot cone. So I'm going to aim it so it does not hit Carl.
Not a problem. Easily done.
All right, so that is.
There you
Oh
go.
my god, let me move this. Yeah, perfect. That works. All right, so I'm going to drop this on him.
No.
Critical
Wendigo
success.
gets-
How dare he?
The Wendigo gets a critical success, and as you fire a spray of stars, it seems to hit the Wendigo along its entire side, but its fur doesn't even ruffle from your spray.
Can I hero point to try that again?
No, because it's a saving throw, so that's my roll.
Damn it. All right, fine.
Sorry about that. All right. Is that it?
Yeah, move and then spray of stars is 2. So.
All right, Viv, you're up.
Okay. Viv is also terrified of this thing. Sorry, something disappeared on mine. Let me grab it again. But I want to protect my friends. So I will use a spell that I don't think Viv has used before. It's more of coming out in this moment of panic. It's called Chromatic Ray. Would you like me to read it out before I cast it?
Yes, please.
You send out a ray of colored light streaming toward your enemy with a magical effect depending on the ray's color. If I hit, I roll 1d4 to see which beam I cast, and the color is associated to a different type of damage. So I don't know which type of damage is going to be before I hit it.
Sure.
It's just something that she's doing in a blind panic, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use a hero point?
You may if you would like.
I don't know if I do.
It's up to you.
You also have a critical token.
I do. Okay, yeah, sure, I'll use that.
Okay.
I'll use
Using a
the
natural 20?
Yeah.
All right. With a natural 20, that brings your result to 35. That is a regular hit.
It's got like a
Guys, I don't think we're gonna fight this thing.
Ugh.
And that will be 2, so that will be acid. So orange light just emits from this tiny poppet as acid flies towards this creature.
I'm gonna ask something else's face.
Nice. All right. 40 points of damage.
Leave me alone, Rongol.
Acid hits its side as its attention now turns firmly to the poppet. You have one more action.
I'm gonna move and I can't hide. I'm gonna go behind the idol.
Sure. Fair. All right. Carl, you're up next, buddy.
Okay, at this point, it's turned. It's still looking at Viv.
Yes. Viv has done more damage. It is looking at Viv. Because right
Gotcha.
now it is surrounded by basically a toy, an eidolon, and a robot. So it's figuring out what it can eat. Like which of you it can actually properly devour.
A haunted bar.
Gotcha. So Carl is. We'll see if you'll allow this.
Skeleton and an elf walking.
See if you'll allow this. Carl, with it looking at Viv, Carl would probably have a good shot angle-wise to get onto its back and grab it to try to get its attention off of Viv. So he wants to try to backpack it and try to use the mech to basically restrain it because it's floating, but he's trying to grab onto either the arms, the antlers, anything he can to try to get it to either stop moving, basically slow it down so anybody else has a clear shot at it.
Sure, make an athletics check. No.
God damn it.
Yeah, it's fine.
That was supposed to drop on him. Yep.
Actually, I think that's a crit fumble, but it's fine.
Okay. Can I hero point it? Try it again. And I'll actually drop it on him.
You can if you'd like.
I'll try.
And you'd need to use the action of grappling in your activities list on your character sheet to drag and drop the thing on him.
Gotcha. Ignore that one then. Let's see. You said action of grapple?
Yeah. So if you open up your character sheet.
Yep.
And then on the right-hand side, there's the activities tab.
Yep.
Oh, you don't have all of your feats there for some reason.
Okay, I thought I was just going crazy. I didn't see it.
Weird. Okay, no, just make another athletics check. It's fine.
Gotcha. Just a standard.
Yeah. I don't know why it does that sometimes. Like, sometimes it just doesn't actually fill out the list.
All right.
Nice. Natural 20. All right. You fail.
Cool.
Because that's 31. Your DC is 42. So you try to
fail.
grab onto him and critically fail with a natural 20, which then upgrades to a regular fail instead of a critical fail.
Cool.
As you try to grab onto this thing, you realize this thing is just a wall of muscle. It is not budging. It is effectively, it hasn't even changed its gaze from Viv from your action here. You have 2 more actions technically, so if you want to do anything, let me know.
If in that case, Carl's just gonna try to explode again. It worked the last time. He's got.
Oh, did you make your break DC for when you exploded? Because you have that whole thing.
The unstable roll.
The unstable roll.
The flat D20.
Never mind then, because my sheet is mostly blank, and we're not gonna figure that out now.
No, just roll a D20. That's all.
Okay.
Okay. With a 15, you are not broken. So yes,
Alrighty.
you can explode again.
All right, Carl will try that again.
All right, drop the reflex save on him.
Oh,
He takes half damage. All right, once again, you have exploded in him, and he is now changed his direction directly to you.
Yo, we can't do this. We can't do this, man.
is
Rumble.
Viv yelling this out loud?
No.
Yeah. Game over, man. Game over.
Game
All right.
over, man.
Rongo.
I wish. Fuck. All right, let's give it a round and see what happens. I've noticed that it's been taking more damage from Carl exploding. So I go into my bag and I pull out a scroll of fireball. And I'm going to attempt to use it in a area that will not get Carl.
Yep, not a problem. You can aim behind them.
And yeah.
Yep, easy.
Rongul's basically gauging the situation with now using fire, and then depending on what happens in this next round, on his next round, he's going to be doing something else. But yeah, so fireball.
Okay, drop the reflex save on him.
That's a fucking natural 20.
As the fireball hits him, he ignores it, disappearing into the snow for a fleeting second before reappearing after the fire has subsided. It is learning.
Yeah, that's not good. That's a 2 action, right? Yeah, 2 action. Last action, can I can only grab something from my bag and not activate it, right?
Sure.
Okay. Well, I mean, like, if I wanted to activate something on this turn, it wouldn't be. I'd have to still grab it from the bag. And then
Depends
wait
on what it
till
is.
next turn,
I don't do that with healing potions, but other things, yes. Unless you're
right?
an
Sands of
alchemist.
Fate.
Yep, you can grab it.
I can't use it though.
No, not this round.
Okay, I just kind of pull it out of my pocket and I just turn to Bill Rotar and Aelith. And I just say, give me some time.
We don't have time.
Oh, they
Aelith?
see the Sands of Fate. They should know.
Aelith, you're up.
You guys should. That's fine.
Does it appear if Aelith ran up and tried to pull Carl away that it would be difficult to do this? I mean,
Carl's not grappled. As long as he doesn't resist, he'll go with you.
oh, I thought he was grabbed. Okay.
No, then he
Sorry.
exploded, and then he let him go.
We need to get out of here and get out of here now. She is just gonna move in a direction. Try to get this thing to focus on her so that everybody else can start running.
I was going to say, Bill would probably shout, you saw how fast that thing moved. Do you really think we can outrun it?
And do you really think we can destroy it?
All right, Aelith, you're trying to get its attention, but its attention is now firmly fixed on Rongol.
Okay, she's gonna fire. She's gonna do 2-action fire her bow at it.
Yep, by all means, as you fire your bow.
And
Oh, no.
She critically misses.
The arrow flies wide.
Yep.
All right,
Don't
Bilratar.
slow damage. No damage.
Do I need to roll for the critical miss?
No.
Okay.
Okay, well, Bill will start by channeling the fighting style that we learned from the Trud for the fire into his hands. On the rage. On the rage, I do have a 30-foot movement speed, so I'm at least going to try to interpose Bill before Viv, just in case.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to try to at least get the attention away, since he's... Brongle at least asked for time. He saw how fast this thing is moving. He's going to try to distract it.
Okay.
And let's try burning the natural 20 on that one.
Okay, your natural 20 will bring you up to a 38. A 38 will go from a miss to a regular hit.
Okay.
Jeez.
So
All
he
right.
takes that from a punch.
Pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay.
And the last action, Bill would just glare at this. I do have intimidating glare. As I want to try to potentially demoralize this thing, although I seriously doubt it will do anything.
All right, give it a crack. Your demoralize is a critical failure. You become feared as you stare at this creature.
Which is very interesting with the cuirass of bravery. He's got which flips everything. But very well.
Okay. You are all very dangerous individuals. So he's going to start with some basics. He is going to swing at Bilratar, landing a critical hit as he slashes Bilratar's flesh with a massive claw, dealing 72 points of damage.
Oh!
In addition, grabbing him, you watch as he flies through the air over to Rongol.
Why?
Using Bilratar as a makeshift weapon, he is going to slam Bilratar into Rongol using his remaining action. For a second critical hit. Now, Bill, you're going to take half the damage that he's going to deal to Rongol. Rongol, you take 63 points of damage. Bill, you take 31.
Okay, can you actually do it as half? Because I do actually have resistances to some physical stuff.
I can
Which is
indeed.
switched.
There you go.
I'll say
Half
that.
the value. And I will drop that on Bilratar. There you go. 19 points of damage with your resistance. All right. Okay. I'm then going to use a Jinx point to add a complication here. With a complication being he's going to get another attack with Bilratar.
No.
And this time he is going to hurl Bilratar at Carl. And that is another critical effect. Bill, you fly across the ice and smack into Carl, both of you flying backwards into Calvarian, not doing any damage to Calvarian. But Bill, you will then take another 30 points of damage, which will be reduced to 18. The Wendigo looks at Rongol, twisting its head. It twists its claw open as it opens its hand as if waiting for you to put something in it. It stares at you with these milky white eyes. And that is where we're going to end today's session.
Ah!
Thank you everyone for listening. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Calvarian is now thoroughly traumatized as you have now gone toe-to-toe with this Wendigo. I think very quickly within the first round, everyone has got a kind of a grasp of what it is you've decided to stay here and fight with. So, I mean, you're not doing bad. It's not looking great, but you're not doing bad. You've done 100 points of damage already. So we're here. We're doing this stuff. All right. Guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Michael. I'm the Daddlesy Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here a number of times during the week. We'll be back in 7.5 hours for No Place Like Home, our Starfinder adventure. So be sure to tune in for that. But until we meet again, stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other because why the fuck not? It's free. And until we meet again, game hard or die trying. Thank you very much and good night. Bye.
Bye, everybody.